Hey guys, welcome back. If it is possible, just a quick pop-up live here. See if we can get some channel cats in a little lake up in the mountains. Kind of check in, see how everybody's doing today. We were live for members only earlier in the day, fishing. And did a couple lives earlier, and we figured we'd open up one here to the public at this spot and see if we can get you anything. We got a circle hook on the left rod, and we actually just threw out the carp rig, the method feeder, and a piece of hot dog on the right. Cruising is fun. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Decided to pop up at a weird time here. Hope all is well with you. Kev's behind me. He's got three other rods. He's chasing bass and pickerel around in this little pond lake. If he hooks up, we'll turn the camera on him. We're going to watch these big rods here. Going to try to get a channel cat. Stu, what's going on, brother? Jeff Beal, what is up? What is up? Jeff, I think you tried to send me something today. I don't know what you sent me. I couldn't open the thing. Phone's all goofy. I got like a notification that you emailed me, but I didn't see nothing. But I'm up at my parents' place up in Jim Thorpe area, celebrating Lyle's birthday. They just got done, and they're heading out of here. Bud Files, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for coming in here, Sue.
I don't lie, Dad, when I say bass candy.
Oh, you caught one. Show it off. So we already beat the skunk. Look at that. Bass candy. Kev's going to live line this for Mom. Okay. If you catch anything, let me know. I'll get you on camera.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm just going to hang out with my friends here. We got our fire going. Our fire over there still going. We just cooked some burgers up over there. Inside, you know what? Last time we were fishing here, we got, I don't even know if we had the camera running, but we got two monster channels. So I figured we might as well try to catch one live.
We didn't catch two channels. I thought we caught one bass on one channel.
Jeff Beals fishing tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Sending you the link for that. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'll share that out. Tomorrow, Sunday? Tomorrow is Sunday. Nice. Oh, he had one, guys. He's just off camera, but he just had a good one.
That seems like a pickerel.
The skies look perfect. We couldn't pass up the opportunity to do a little more fishing. Just had burgers, hot dogs, cake, coconut cream pie, brownies. Wendy, welcome in. Another awesome member right there. Yogi, what's going on? Thanks for coming in here. Just popping up, multi-species fishing. There's bass, pickerel, channel cats, trout. There's a good mix of fishing here. Great, what's going on? Another awesome member, one of my minnow members right there. Good afternoon. Yeah, one muskie or flathead would decimate. It'd be fun for a couple weeks. Yeah, Amanda, today is August 31st. My oldest boy turned 13, and tomorrow is September. Hard to believe. Summer is just about out of here. Got chicken liver on the left rod and hot dog on the right. In a minute, we might get some cut bait on. If you get another sunfish, I'll use them on one of the rods.
Okay.
The kids are still swimming over there. They're nuts. It's not that warm out. There's some little kids swimming. There's a beach on the other side of us here. I believe we filmed a hamburgers and catfish episode video here at one point. We fished off the beach at night and barbecued burgers out there all night long. That was a good night. I was just up. Hey, there's Paul, P&B, another member. Thank you for coming in here, Paul. P&B Catfishing. I was just up at my parents' house and found out my dad is no longer subscribed to me. I had to show him how to do it. I had my suspicions he wasn't subscribed. I don't think he knows how. I can see you, Dwight. Are you a ghost? We fished Beltsville Lake earlier today. Lovely. Just jump right in front of me. Hey, Rod. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Hoping for a channel cat out of here. We'll see. An hour tops from the live. We'll probably be in here till dark, but if they're going to bite, they're going to bite. Not too long. Every time we've caught cats, we catch them pretty quick here. Glad there's no music. Sometimes there's loud partying going on with blaring music here, and I can't go live or record for that matter. So everybody got going on this weekend? What are you guys up to? Labor Day weekend here in the States. 3-day weekend for most people. We're heading home tonight. It's about an hour and a half drive up to this place. I am in a kid jungle. Not far from me, there's a beach packed with people. A lot of times there's a bunch of people swimming out this way. Outfish Ontario, welcome, welcome. No bites yet. We just got out there about 7 minutes ago. Fishing for channels primarily. We sometimes catch big brown trout out of here. They stocked it a few years ago, and they found a way to survive out here. Where are you from? Amanda, I am from Pennsylvania. I have fished Ontario there. As a kid, we used to always go up to, what the heck was that place? Lowborough Inn. We used to fish up there. We used to take a vacation up there as a family. Used to catch tons of bass and pickerel and pike, I believe, northern pike up there too. We're on a little back lake here near Beltsville Lake in Pennsylvania. We fished Beltsville earlier today. And then we went over, just celebrated my oldest boy's birthday at the grandparents, and figured we'd post up somewhere and try some new water here that we haven't, we never really go live from. Give a different view. Yeah, it was Lowborough Inn. I don't know if it's Lowborough Lake. I think it is Lowborough. Well, maybe it's not. I believe they're still in business. I was just a kid. Yeah, thank you, Outfish. I will pass along the messages.
You to use this size of bait?
Yeah, I could throw that on hold.
Yeah, throw this guy on hold. Probably live because he's just barely alive.
He won't be live for long. I don't want him alive. I'll put him on instead of the chicken liver.
Should I knock him out?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Because you know why? I can catch a big bass or pickerel.
Oh, yep.
Alrighty, let's go. Let's go. Got 10 awesome people in here. 13 thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. Skeeter Bro, what's going on, man? Glenville, PA. I do know Glenville, PA. Yep. I will let him know, Paul. Thank you. Mandy, you've been in Bob's Live before. Stranger asking now. Well, maybe she's more chatty tonight. I don't know. Lightweight Destroyer. I'm calling it You're Getting a Fish in 5 Minutes. I like you. I like the positive attitude. See, we need more Lightweight Destroyer and less negativity, Stuart. See that? See that? We got one person in here rooting for a skunk. I know. But
I already caught a fish though.
yeah, Kev already caught a fish, so there's that. Raining here. It looks like it might happen any second. We're not far from you. We're right by Beltsville Lake, so.
You said that?
Skeeter. Probably about an hour from you. Usually you're 2 hours from you, but we're coming close to Skeeter Town. I was going to shoot a short last night, Skeeter. We had a bug light out back.
It was zapping like crazy.
It was zapping those skeeters.
That thing probably zapped like 400 skeeters.
Yeah. We usually do better here on either hot dog or bluegill. So Kev caught me the bluegill. I threw it on that rod, so got a good feeling. My dad actually helped stock this place about 10 years ago. All the channels are actually pretty old here. I don't know if they've reproduced. I caught a few smaller ones, so it seems like they did or they never grew. There's also some real nice ones left. Yeah, it's a little lake. It's a little lake. There's like a community up here. It's where my grandparents live, so not the most sporting lake, you know. It's a pond. I would never say I got a record from here or anything like that. And there's no flatties. It's just channels, and it's got the biggest pumpkin seeds I've ever seen. Like 1 pound pumpkin seeds are insane. But it's a fun spot to come with the kids, and it's fun to chase the channels around here. And sometimes we'll get the trout that hold over. And it gets a ton of fishing pressure all summer, but nobody really knows how to fish. They're all just, you know, people out on weekend vacation and having fun. This place used to have monster pickerel in it until people started killing the pickerel because they thought they was eating the trout. I used to be able to come out here. Now this is going to date me. I used to come out here on that back tree line as a kid and cast my favorite lure. And that was the banjo minnow. So it's like the 90s, man. The banjo minnows were cool. But I'll tell you what, man. I used to go jig, 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 pop. Jig, 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 pop. They would slam that thing. Just like jerk bait that along and like a dying fish. I never had much luck on that anywhere but this lake, but they would demolish that thing. What do you bluegill? Kevin, my son just caught me a little one, so I threw blue with chicken liver, but I prefer bluegill here. Has like a carp set up, so I just put a little piece of hot dog on that. I'm not going to put a big circle hook on that. Hey, NW Londoner, thank you, appreciate that. It's a beautiful spot. That's one of the things we try to do on this channel. We do try to catch fish, obviously, but I fish to relax for the most part, even though it's my job now. I do like to set up in a beautiful spot, so if I didn't say a single word, yeah, that's sticker all right. At least you have a nice view. But we should get into something. There's some quality fish. $17 thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. We'll probably pop up somewhere tomorrow. The weekends I don't plan. I'm live Monday through Friday, 10 to 2 is my show. And then during the week at night, I go Mondays are member only, and then during the week at night I go member only if I fish, which we do fish a lot. Because like kids are in school and they come home, they want to go fishing. I fish all day and we go out and fish for fun at night. Then on the weekends, the kids want to fish, so we go out and we fish some more. And the economy's bad, so we fish some more for food, and we just that sums that up. Let's see what other rods we got rigged here. See if I can throw anything else out here with a. Yeah, you know what? Got another rod. I might as well throw it out with a piece of hot dog or something. These rods are sneaky. They'll go down when you're not looking. You gotta be careful. We were throwing for stripers earlier. That's why we got that jig on over on the big lake. Stripers were all over Beltsville Lake. We couldn't catch one. Man, they were popping all over the place. If I had my boat ready and had the time to get up here, I'd be out on that lake all day striper fishing right now. Kind of in the trees, but you know what? Hook's in the water with a piece of hot dog on it. Maybe we'll catch something. I have 3 rods in Pennsylvania, so I might as well throw them all in there. Hey, Ray. One fish, strong broken tripod. Great start to the trip. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, Ray. Get that on the rewatch. As soon as we're home, I'll watch that. Just had a fish explode out there, Kev. Big bass just jumped right out here. Right on that channel. There's a little spring-fed pond behind us, and then that water comes out to this lake. And depending on the time of year, they sometimes stack up right over in the spot. Fish head is Ray and family, and they're one of my awesome members as well. Appreciate you. Ray had a lot of people. Ray, a lot of people are hurting with head injuries. Ray dropped everybody on their head today on his live, I hear. Let's see. I might go fishing in like an hour at my cousin's pond. Awesome, awesome. If you have content, Lightweight Destroyer, I don't remember your name popping up before. If you want me to connect back to you, just watch a video and leave a comment. I will get to every comment within 2 days tops, and I will connect back. I support those who support me. Dwight, I think they have. I think I know somebody in this chat that knows how to catch seagulls. I personally have not. I keep my hook in the water, so it kind of makes it a little tough, but yeah, fishy, fishy. Kev's working his way all the way back to the other side of the lake, so this is what usually happens. He gets a mile away and hooks into something good. We could move to the back side of the lake too. There's a spot back. Right there. You can see the dirt. You can kind of get in there and cast out too. Ooh. Rod all the way to the left just had a hit there. See if it comes back. Interesting. That one I put in close, but in the channel. Buying space, welcome in. Thanks for coming in here. Meyer, I'll try to remember that. I think there's a, I never know when there's like a channel without the person's name. I never know, because with our channel, it could be me, it could be Kristen, it could be Lyle or Kevin, you know, commenting. It's usually me, but not always. Don't you time out Dwight. He did not make up any incorrectness In fact, I believe there's an emoji just to commemorate the seagull catch by Stuart, the seagull whisperer. Figured I'd pop up, do a little surprise live for everybody.
Do you want more sunfish?
Yeah, I'll take another sunfish. I just got hit on the bass rod. Your bait cast.
Fish on that?
Nah, I put a little piece of hot dog on there. What do you got on this one?
Got some rain drizzles.
Yeah, it's raining not far from here. Skeeter said it's raining there. It could be good for fishing, but I don't know if we'll be able to stay live. I heard a funny old saying today, still laughing. Well, if it's clean, let's hear it. Smokey Bear, welcome in. Trying to catch a channel cat here. Also could catch pickerel on bass, but I'm personally targeting channels.
Personally charging.
Kevin's after anything.
Pickerel, but bait for now.
If a bullfrog had wings, it wouldn't thump its butt. Bullfrog had wings, it wouldn't thump its butt. Alrighty then. Yep, definitely feel some raindrops. Those bass should be fighting or biting. You can bring that bait caster in if you want to cast across there, bud. I just kind of put it there. We'll give it 30 minutes, even another 8 minutes, and I'll bring that bait in, make sure it's still out. Amateur angler, welcome in, Matt. If my brother was a bird, he'll be my sister. Hi, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Come on, fish, let's go. I usually say it takes 40 minutes when catfishing. Here it's usually, if it's going to happen, it's usually pretty quick. So, like now, like right now, a rod should go down. I could put a bigger hook on that white rod, but I'm going to give it a little time before I start playing with setups. I think I got a 5/0 on that center rod. When we fish for the giants down in Philly, we throw 8/0, but we're up here and they're not as big. Though they do get some big ones. We have caught some in the 20s here, so that's a big channel for around here. They fight like crazy compared to flatties too. I caught one here in the kayak one time, and that thing pulled me all around the lake. I couldn't get it in till I got snagged up in the bushes with my kayak, and finally I could gain some. Otherwise, I just was getting carried around the lake by the fish. Thought it was a bird. You'll be my sister. Male cardinals are prettier than the females. I don't know which is which. I know one's are super bright red and one's a little paler. The only other thing I know about cardinals is they're supposed to be like the soul of a loved one. Come visit you. I always see that, and I always see them in winter. I think of that. Cajun Outdoors, welcome, welcome. How you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Not patient tonight, so I might switch up a couple of these rods behind me here and get those out. Bring a bucket of fun, see what I can come up with. Each lake kind of has its own, you know, the catfish have their certain preferences. And 4/0 shank hook. Probably throw that on. Got a circle hook on the other one. Did you?
You should probably start thinking of a way to, if we catch him, to keep him.
Well,
If we could keep them.
Yeah, we can put them in the net somehow and submerge the net.
Yeah, I say we do
Put
that.
it up where the ice cold spring water comes in. He'll be good down there. Hey, Ernest River Rat, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming in here. Hope you're doing good. Up here at the grandparents' house. Ate dinner, had a birthday party for my oldest boy, and we figured we'd hit the lake a little bit.
We thought it was much later. We thought it was much later.
Let's
but
not
it's
talk
very
about
early.
that. Yeah, we thought we were setting up at like 5 o'clock. I don't know.
It's 3 o'clock.
We might have had a beverage at my grandparents, at my parents. And then we were like, you know what? Let's go fish the little pond. Let's go fish the little pond before we go home. And we pull in. I'm like, dude, it's only 3:30. Thought it was like dinner time. But it's going to rain anyway, so I'm hoping they start biting. We've caught them dead middle of the day here anyway. I'm not really worried about that part of it. Just thought it was later. The male cardinals are brighter and prettier. It's usually the other way around. No offense, guys. That's hilarious. Let me check that bait caster. It's got a few light touches. I just got a piece of hot dog on there. All up under these bushes here. I figured he had stripped me. He did. Let's see if I can put some chicken liver on there. I forgot the elastic stuff, so I've been picking apart one of my socks today for thread. The top part of it has elastic. That's what I'm using to tie up the chicken livers. Alrighty. Getting a little rowdy out here, man. Getting a little rowdy. I get so freaking twisted up. What the heck, man? I'm going to shoot this one out the side here. There's a little deep channel by us. And then I'll bring it over. Get that nasty stuff off. Well, I got a problem now. I guess I have to go to underwear yet next, Matt. I very rarely use chicken liver. I ordered some of that line from Amazon like 2 weeks ago. It's supposed to be there in 3 days and hasn't shown up. I gotta go check the order, see where it went. Keep telling my wife, go out and buy me some pantyhose. I don't feel like walking up there with chicken liver and pantyhose. He needs. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, J&J. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, Lord. Best at Star Trek. Look at that. We are trying to catch channels. There's also pickerel, bass. I've got my 10-year-old running around like a maniac around this lake. God knows what he'll catch. He usually gets something good though. And I'm sitting here watching these rods for channel cat. But last time we caught channel here, and I caught a bass right on a fish head too. You never know what you're going to get. There's a lot of good fish in this little lake. Get trout too, huh? Really nice trout come out of here. You truly don't know what you're going to catch, especially when you rig like we do with kind of a multi-species approach. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Best of Star Trek. Got 26 thumbs up, 9 people hanging out. That's awesome. Just wasn't really planned. I fish all the time, and I try to go live. I used to never go live. I rarely would go live, and now that I'm on YouTube full time, I was doing like mostly long form videos, but my GoPro is out of order, and I'm waiting till October to buy myself a new one for my birthday. So figured, you know what, we're just gonna go live. If I go fish, I'll pop up live, either member only or public, and you look around their channel, you know we eventually get some pretty decent fish, but we put in a ton of time. Was that a fish? I heard drag. I tell you, right out where that stick is off this point, with that setup, I'd catch something.
I casted it 40 times.
40. Just let it sit. I'm in Orange, California, grabbing some ruby red so I can make a big margarita for my Disneyland visit tonight. That's like good times for sure, right there. Is that Orange County? I think that's. I raced out in Weaverville, California, in 2015. I think that was in. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. I think that was Orange County.
Got stripped.
Got stripped. Had something. How about that? Yeah, I used to race mountain bikes, and I competed out there in 2015. You had the World Championships out there. Back when I wasn't fat and old. It's been a rough 9 years. Yeah, fishy, fishy. Oh, lordy, lordy. I think I'm out near that rock pile on that center rod. It's just to the left of that opening. I think I got pretty good close to it. I know that's where a lot of them are sitting during the day. They're either there or right under the trees in the back. And sometimes they come up this channel. The problem, if you fish off the back though, they're so full of energy, they run you left or right and you're in a problem. It drops off to 10 feet, like right off the bank. Here you have a little more advantage. You can pull them out of the bushes, and then you can let them run wherever they want to run. And they do. Hey, Steven. Good evening. Good evening. Steven's an awesome shark member. He just got back 2 weeks of carp fishing over, I guess in Wales. I don't know if you left your area, but that sounds amazing. Best of Star Trek. Tons of mountain biking around there. Man, I loved it out there. Loved it. Coming off that mountain. Oh my, it was full gas. It was 24 hours of racing. You hardly had to touch the brakes coming down those mountains. Sweet. How you doing tonight, Donald Anderson? Well, it's tonight here. I don't know where you're at, but here it's the afternoon, I guess. It looks like night. We've got some rain coming, but it's only about 4 in the afternoon here. River Boss, what's going on? Thanks for getting in here. Good evening to you. When you heat things up, they expand. We're not fat, we're just really hot. Exactly. That sounds better than reality. I like it. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. More thumbs
That's
up.
a little thin.
Yeah. Little Finn's behind me. Little Finn dash 3.0.
So,
Like my son has his own channel now. He's trying to break away. He's trying to break away from anything as possible and do his anything. His own thing. Alan A, good afternoon to you. How you doing? Thanks for coming in here. I didn't have my little rod holders with me, so I got my surf rod holders. These things look ridiculous up there, but you know, what are you gonna do? Never gonna pass up a fishing opportunity. You'd think even the smaller fish cab will be hitting right now.
would recommend a smaller hook, but I don't have a smaller hook.
Let's see what we got. We have these. What size hook you got? Oh, you mean like a trout hook?
The bigger trout size.
Let me see. Let me see. Is the other stuff still in Mom's car? It might be in Mom's car. Where's this thing?
This.
That might work.
That's just as big as this hook.
How about this?
Same size.
Okay, well, that's not too big.
Most of these are bluegills that are biting. You need a micro hook to catch like the world record.
You can dig under those bushes and pull out a worm.
Yeah, I can easily pull out a trout that if I can get a worm. There's no worms around here. If you want to try to get a worm, go ahead.
I got on my chores. Oh, it's gone too fast. Let me get back up there. Oh, I've missed a bunch of stuff. Best of Star Trek said I caught a big blue shark off Catalina Islands, but you have to chum for hours before they show up. Then too powerful to turn around. Yeah. Yeah, I hooked into one decent shark once and I couldn't stop him. Wasn't really prepared for it. Kept tightening the drag till I almost broke my arm on the side of the pier. Finally broke it off. Awesome, Alan A. Awesome, awesome. It's the only time I watch fishing. When I can't fish. River Boss said, got all my chores done. Went and grabbed some night crawlers. Going to give it a try tomorrow after charge. Yes, sir. Can't go wrong with night crawlers. If I had them right now, I'd be throwing them. You catch something. Hard cleaning sharks is way too messy and not worth it. Herd cleaning sharks. The only sharks I know of are dogfish. They're the only ones I've eaten. All the other ones here are pretty protected. But the dogfish sharks, which are the ones that don't have teeth, some people call them sand sharks around here. They're actually pretty easy to clean and taste delicious, but I'm in the minority, I know. Everyone says they're trash fish. That's why we put them on our trash fish playlist. Who's your brother?
I'm gonna get this mouse tail from that little lure that I bought, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna see if they can bite the tail and suck the tail down, and they can hold on to the tail while I pull them up.
All right.
That's what I was doing with the worms.
Food Lion has snow crab legs on sale for $5.99 a pound. And if you have a Food Lion near you, just a heads up. That's crazy.
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah. Hey, Bass Fishing 336 says hello all.
Yo,
Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing tonight? Yeah, this kid's a piece of work behind me. I don't know if you hear him, but he's a piece of work. What's a night crawler? Amateur angler, it's a big old worm. I don't know how else to describe it. You got the little worms, the red wigglers, and then you got the big worms, which are the night crawlers in this part of the world. I think we fish Canadian night crawlers, to be specific. People call it trash fish, then eat farm-raised tilapia. Exactly. Yes, they do.
I told you that's the technique to catching the bass candy. That one.
Oh, Kev's got another little fishy. All right. Bass candy.
I'm going to see if he can fit through the net. If not, I'm going to...
Well, if I can throw that on that spinning rod, I can catch a fish. I know I can catch one right out in this channel. Want me to?
What I'm using?
Yeah.
I'm going to catch more.
Okay. Keep them right there in the net.
Yep.
This is a guarantee that I get a big channel now.
The big channel comes up, sees that movement, comes right for it. That happens. I'll just...
Catfish candy. Yes, sir. Catfish love night crawlers. Big trout like everything likes night crawlers. If you want to see that rod tip bend, put a night crawler on. In fact, sometimes we avoid using them just when you don't want to catch nothing but a big catfish, like a flatty or something. We won't put them on just to make sure we don't catch other species. Drive you nuts catching so many sunfish. If you're in a spot, a lot of spots we go are filled with bluegill. All fish are edible if prepared and cooked right. Some lots of bones. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, River Boss. Look how tiny this is. Yeah. Let me throw that one out for bait.
I'm gonna still catch them. They're biting right now.
Yeah, but I can be fishing while you're doing that. Oh, you're using that rod.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. You almost missed the net on that one, Michael Jordan.
Not Michael Jordan.
Better slam dunk the next one. He's catching them without a hook. He's nuts. He's catching them on this tail of this thing. They like to grab this tail that he uses. That's how he's catching them. Flipping them up on the bank real quick. Yeah, he's going to collect it. He's got the ultralight, or the light. I wouldn't say it's an ultralight, but close enough. Once he gets a few in the net, we'll put one on the hook and we should be able to get some bass or pickerel on that thing pretty quick. New PB for my nephew. Yeah, not quite, not quite. He caught, well, can't say, I guess, PB, because he didn't have a way to measure it, but it looked all a pound and more. A big old bluegill a couple weeks ago. Need a video of that. Man. There's a little creek next to us. I just saw a big fish swim by here. Let me stand up on this. Yeah, he's doing it with the, it's like a jig with hair on the back. But they don't bite the hook. The hook's too big, but they'll bite the hair. He flips them up. We're good at catching little fish. Oh yeah, there's a big old trout out here, buddy.
Yeah.
2 of them.
Thousands.
Not thousands, buddy.
Well, I counted at least 10 trout.
Ah. I'm gonna move one of the rods over there. Can I throw a minnow on the bait caster?
You want.
Well, I'll just I'll eat the chicken liver. Throw the chicken liver over here. just laid the other rod on my next to me here with the piece of chicken liver. So there's a few trout that every kid in the neighborhood probably banged over the head today with every lure on Guggen's website. Heard that drag, you missed something over there. There's Gentleman Prospector, welcome back. Howdy all people, golden people. Howdy, howdy. Thank you, thank you. Try to nice view here. Yeah, there's like a part in the cloud right now. It looks kind of cool. Look a little cooler with that rod bent over. You know what? Where'd that bell go? I better put that bell on this rod that I ain't paying attention to. At least I can. Let's go fish. Let's go. Bass are starting to hit the top water out there. Do have this. Alright, I'm going to switch that rod on the right. I'm going to go all in on the channels here. Put a Damagatsu 5/0 2-ounce lead. Here we go. Down. It's down.
Got him?
Yeah. We'll see if he comes back. Oh yeah, let's go.
What?
That was a semi takedown right there. I'll get this one out next to it, and that's a good sign. That's a real good sign. Ernest doesn't eat fish. I never really liked them until I got older. And when I started paying for grocery bills, I started liking them a whole lot more. Thank God my whole family likes them, because man, we eat a lot of fish. If they didn't eat fish or venison, I'd need a new job. I won't be able to do this. I'm just behind the camera, tying up a rig.
I don't know how much to tell you that, but if we get a worm, it's over.
Yeah, I know. Maybe you should take a long walk. You know where I usually get worms? Over by that, there was a stack of rocks.
Yeah, I might try chicken liver first.
Yeah, just a real small piece. Because I got big piece out there and they don't want nothing to do with it, so. Sorry guys, I'll be back on chat in just a minute. Let me get this other rod out there.
He swiped at mine 3 or 4 times. It's a real big one.
Yeah?
Do you see how big the one is in there?
No. I want to see him. I want you to pull him up and show him to me. I don't want to walk over there.
I want to eat him.
See that, Ernest? This boy wants to eat that fish. He was just saying, he doesn't eat fish. He just likes catching them. I said, their whole family, man, they vicious.
Yummy, yummy in our tummies. I mean, you can probably, the huge one could probably eat like all Like a whole big stack of chicken liver.
Yep. Definitely some big fish out there jumping around. Some bait balls exploding out there now too. Okay, got this, got that. I'm gonna throw one of their sunfish on if that's all right.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
If you get a bigger sunfish, I'll take that too, okay? Check this one.
What are you doing? I'm not supposed to swim it. It's getting deep. What? Yeah. It's spinning.
Usually like a little bit bigger bait on, but it's probably better that way, honestly. I tend to throw huge baits all the time. Hey, Terry B. I know I missed a ton of chat. Sorry, guys. Let me scroll back up.
We're all over the chicken liver.
Kev's having luck with the chicken liver. He's missing a few big trout over there. Let's see.
If I start catching them, Dad, I want you to start catching them too.
I don't use any shellfish. I am definitely allergic to them. Touch them, I have a problem. I catch crayfish, and my fingers flare up for days. Parker's barbecue, at least. Oh, you guys are gonna make me hungry, and I just ate. I'm hungry today. Sweet picture, guys. Got some cool colors to it tonight. Be a great snapshot if the rod actually bends over. There's Terry B coming in, saying hello, buying space. Myra, howdy. ATC's in the house.
You should have seen how action-packed those trout were. Casting my bait and it took a little while. The sunfish picked at it. Both of the trout came streaming at it. They both hit it. The one got hooked for a little 1 second.
He gets excited like that, and then all of a sudden nothing. So it's easy to get that first. You miss that fish. It's not so easy to get that fish to come back. So he catches one or two, then maybe I'll go over there and we'll turn into a trout video. All Things Country says, what's good, legends? What is going on with you? We're all good. Just visiting the kids' grandparents up here and decided we'd post up, do some fishing in the local lake before we went home. About an hour and a half from our house up here. But hey, it's not a school night, so you can stay out late. Best live bait that there is. I know crayfish gets some. Yeah, we catch a ton of crayfish. We do catch a ton. My boy catches them for me. Even puts them on my hook for me. But I do a fair amount because when we're catching crayfish, we're usually in the creek, and that's pretty easy. But using them for bait, like going by a bunch of shrimp, for some reason, shrimp tear me up. That's also what almost killed me once. I'm a little afraid of shrimp, to be honest with you. I used to eat them. I used to love shellfish until it almost killed me. And then I was stubborn. Almost died 3 times. I didn't think it was really an allergy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a good kid, all right. He fishes all day. Loves it. Loves it. Sometimes I don't even fish. I just follow him around with the camera. Yeah, it's good to be out, gentlemen. Prospector, any day fishing's a good day. That's exactly right. Terry B's gonna be back. That's epic. Son helping father out. Ex- He knows I'm his driver. He can't get up here. Well, hopefully he'll still fish with me when he's 16. But you guys been around the channel, you know he is nuts. Stu ran out of hotheads. He's tying me up. Stuart's tying me up a whole bunch of flies. I don't know, 500, 1,000. I don't know what we're up to. He's tying me a whole bunch. So there used to be no turtles in this lake. Now I just saw a big old turtle head out there. No, I didn't try that hard. Everybody says that, you know, it's great that he's fishing, but be honest with you, like I always grew up fishing, a huge outdoors person. I fell into bike racing and raced for a living for a while. And everybody in bike racing would bring their kids up bike racing, you know. And my kids came up and they did a little bit. They were racing BMXs like 3-year-olds, and by 5 they were already burned out from it and went to fishing. And I was like, well, heck, I can do that too. I don't know which one I like better. They're both about the same. But I'll tell you what, this hobby pays a lot better because you can eat what you catch. So it's certainly a little bit easier than biking for a living. I'm sure you'll eventually get a local fan as a fishing buddy. Yeah, I do have a couple. I fish with Nolan a lot from Mission Discover. He just turned 16, so I may not see Nolan anymore. He might become too cool for me too. Cher, welcome, welcome. Yes. Sweet, sweet. While you catch a trout, come over. I can dump the chicken liver. You can put them in there. Okay. I'll just dump them on the edge of the water. That way we can get at them if we still want them.
There's like a huge pile of wet leaves. Right under it, there's thousands. I flipped over one leaf and I got so many of them.
Yeah. That's why I told you to do it. Oh, man. Whoa, look at all those worms.
This guy's bait.
Look at these guys. Look at these. This boy is a bait catching fool. I'll tell you. Turn him loose in the backyard and he's always got bait for us. I just saw a big turtle out there.
Look at this cricket.
That'd be good trout bait. I'm sure you'll eventually get a local. Where you live? We're from Pennsylvania, United States, East Coast.
Look at this grasshopper, cricket.
That's great, buddy. That'd be good trout bait if you can hook him on the back leg. Cool, my best friend passed away, but he did AMA dirt track, died at Daytona track. Oh, man. Willie Davis from North Wayne County, North Carolina. I think that's where one of the U.S. Postal guys was from, and he was awesome. Cher's from Amsterdam. Awesome, awesome. Welcome, welcome. Rode the 883 stroked out supercharged Harleys. Nice. These are, I'm talking about the non-cool pedal bikes. They're cool in Amsterdam, right? They ain't cool here. Yeah, I did get to race quite a bit around the world, competed at the world level for a while. So every time we traveled, we found all these cool fishing spots. And my dream is to like just keep checking them off. And we've hit quite a few of the local ones, you know, within a couple day travel. We've hit those spots and we just keep knocking away at them. I know all the forests I visited and which ones I want to go to, and that's kind of my dream. Come on, fish. We had one good semi takedown on the rod while I was checking the rod on the right, so I might have missed a good bit of it. But they're circle hooks, so they should hook themselves. But sometimes they'll get hooked and then turn around and run at you. And if that happens and you reel down on them, then you usually end up catching that fish. Kev looks like he's close to maybe hooking a trout over there. We'll see what happens. BMX in 85. Basin Turk moved because movie rad. Okay, did BMX in 85 on base in Turkey. So you probably would know, I think the Olympics were in 84. BMX might have been the first Olympics for BMX. The guy who won gold for the U.S. Was Tinker Juarez. And in 2015, he was still, that's the first time I raced against him at the World Cup level. He was an old man. I was pretty old too, but he was even older than I was. But he was like a legend of BMX. Sherry from the Netherlands. She said she was Jaya Benitgehalt. That sounds like a German name if I've ever heard a German name. Welcome in, welcome in. Guten Tag. I don't know what time it is over there though. I did get the race in Germany. I spent 6 months Hanover and Frankfurt. Bounced back and forth between those two cities. Frankfurt's definitely a city. I don't know if you'd call Hanover a city or not. It's quite a bit smaller. It's 10 o'clock. 2,200 hours. All right, all right. It's probably about 4:30 p.m. here. I can't read the darn thing, but yeah, the Harrows, they were huge. Kent BMX bike made me cut lawn to get them, and summer matched what I had. That's a good dad right there. That's kind of what we do here. Make them earn the money, and we help them along. Because it's the work ethic you need to instill in them, not necessarily the make them earn the whole amount. It's awesome. I'll tell you, it would be a lot harder to be on YouTube full time if it wasn't for my 10-year-old. He sure does his share of the work. It's getting dark around 7:30 p.m. So probably about 2 hours or so. It looks like it's getting dark though, because we got rainstorms in the area. We might get rained out here. We'll see. Sometimes when you got that rain coming, it's a good time to catch fish. Hey, Raptor Will, there's one of my members. Welcome in. How you doing? Nice, River Boss. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, I grew up fishing with my dad and my brother. In the wintertime, once the time changes here, we start the Tuesday night tips. And the whole idea of that show is it's literally geared towards, mainly towards new fishermen that don't have families that fish. Because if you have families that fish and you sit down and think about how you learned, you try picking up a sport like fishing or hunting when you don't have anybody like that. It's darn near impossible. There's so much you just grow up knowing, and there's so much like feel and little subtle things. You can't just go buy a rod and cast and have success. So that's kind of where that idea came from. It's good. Went fishing yesterday. We forgot the banana, so we need more data to. We're testing this whole theory whether the banana curse. There's a whole myth out there. If you carry a banana out fishing, you won't catch a fish. But twice now I've carried one out and caught fish, but that was on the bank. So we're thinking if you bank fish with a banana, you're okay. If you take it on the boat, then you're going to get skunked. No luck getting them to bite?
They're swerving all over. It takes them a while to get it, but the second time they swerve, the sunfish are all over. I need like a distraction.
Do you want me to cast? Try to get one of those right here?
Trout? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not on, well.
Just give me a cast. You reach out for a minute and see if I can catch one. If not, one worm. I got one.
I know where they all are though. There's a certain hole.
Okay, I see them. I can see them.
Yeah, well,
so just say no then.
They're not where you,
okay.
No.
That's not nice. You're grounded. Why don't you try to catch these catfish?
Oh,
Watch my line. My line's in there. Don't sabotage her now,
that's my name.
boy. All right, be like that. Spot looks like the old family farm pond, except you would see barbed wire. Elegance and elegance a foot from bank all the way around. Brother-in-law is sting with everything family only. That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, he looked at his sword bag.
This place is insanely beautiful in the fall. I'll set up on the other bank, even if it's just for ASMR. But we'll catch some fish, I'm sure. Electric fence. All right, that makes sense. I was like, elegance. I was thinking that was some type of a plant that looked pretty or something. Trance a kiss, the right one. I'm not sure what you mean. Unless you said something earlier and I missed. Welcome in, Trance a kiss. Found yourself a fishing channel. I don't know how you came in, but that's what you got here. Welcome, welcome. We do family-friendly fishing. Fish with my boys and my wife. Usually it's just me and my younger boy.
Usually just me and mom.
It's usually this one and me mostly. Barbed wire got me a few times. Electric fence got me. Whizzing on. Yeah, we've all done that one. Hey, Richard Jarvis, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in here. Hope all is well. Oh, something just jumped out here to the left. Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're up visiting the grandparents and set up and decided to fish a little bit. We usually catch some channels out of here and trout. Definitely some bait balls exploding. So the bass or the pickerel are feeding right now. Yeah, lesson learned. Sabotage. Clyde is on fire. He ain't catching nothing tonight, man. Won't let me fish his setup either. He's got the good ultralight setup. I can tear up the trout in this place. But he won't give it up. He just won't give it up. Yeah. Jumping all around my bait. They're jumping all around my bait. Pick it up. Pick that bait up. Let's go. I'm going to bring this line in. I got a rod on the side of me. I'm going to get that thing in the water out front now. Bear with me, guys. Be right back. Bait caster and chicken liver is not the ideal combination. Yeah. What? Yeah, I'll take them. Heck yeah, I won't pass up a bluegill. And it's just getting to that time of year where it's absolutely beautiful. Temps in the 70s. Fishing's supposed to be good. Yeah, I always get up here in the fall to fish. It's an awesome spot to fish in the fall. The colors reflect. Only problem is you have like weddings and everybody comes up here for pictures.
This guy.
Oh, that's a big one.
Cut him up.
Yeah, let me see if I have a knife. That's what I need.
There's a knife in the car.
I don't got one in here. I usually have one with me.
One in the car. You want to get the car and knock him? Or
Yeah.
I'll get him.
All right. Dispatch him. We got a big old bluegill for bait now. Research request. All right, buying space. Have a good afternoon, Myra. Thanks for coming in here.
I got him.
No, Pay any attention to those loud thuds in the background. Oh my gosh. That's good, that's good, that's good.
Whoa.
You want to run chat or you want to get the knife? I need to cut
Unless
that.
if you want to use pliers.
Yeah, that'll work. Let me operate on this guy.
Operation C. That's what you get for biting the hook.
Yep, that's what he gets. All right, we got a bigger gill. I'm going to put the bigger pieces on. Oh, it's raining.
Raining.
Raining. Let's hope for the best here. Let's hope we don't get too much rain falling. We have a waterproof case. It just might affect the quality of the scene here. Hope for the best. Hopefully we can get a quick takedown so we don't call it a catfish skunk. Bluegills don't count on a catfish mission. Trout would count, but watching those rod tips. Seem to have a lot of luck as soon as the rain starts. So let's hope. Let's hope. It's raining pretty hard though. No, can't do that. Just trying to put a trying to put a raincoat on my phone. How's that up on the camera? Wow. I usually have my tarp with me, but today wasn't a planned live. We just kind of popped up. Didn't know we would have time to be on the specific lake today. Just kind of came together, so we popped up. And there's a lot of breaks in the sky, so let me know if the picture gets bad. It could just be a drop on the lens and might just require me to wipe it a little bit. At 36 thumbs up. Appreciate it, guys. Looking around, seeing if there's any cover for us. Not really any cover right here. Let's see if I can rig up something. I ain't handy enough to rig up something. see, where's the lens? Like the lens a little bit. A little windshield wiper on there. Oh, nice one, buddy. Got a big bluegill over there. It's a pumpkin seed.
Yeah.
Nice, buddy. Hey, Bill. We need a big bite. Yes, sir. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying. You know what? I wouldn't have popped up live if I didn't think we'd have a fish already. I wasn't really thinking we're going to be out long. I just think, you know what? I'm going to cast in. We're going to get a channel. We always do. The old live curse, go live. Nothing. But it is a little earlier in the day, but we have caught them here in the middle of the day. In fact, that grill over there, we just cooked burgers and hot dogs on. And every time we cooked here, this was the first time we cooked and didn't get interrupted by a fish. We usually cook, and by the time we get trying to serve, we all smell like catfish. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. You guys are finding me for the first time, please hit the thumbs up. If you like the content, please sub. I fish Monday through Friday, 10 to 2. That's my regular show, and then we pop up periodically when we think we're going to catch something half decent to show you, or have something worth showing you. We don't try to fill up dead air like we are right now. Come on, fish. Making me look bad out here. It's not easy to go live when you don't catch fish, you know? Some people do it. They do such a good job whether they catch fish or not. It's hard if you ain't catching them. Everybody looks like a pro when they got fish coming in. Oh boy, oh boy. For the members, I shot a couple videos today. Nothing great, but if you don't live around here and you want to see the scenery, we did show you around the Pocono Mountains a bit as we were driving up here today. And we fished Beltsville Lake today, so you get to see that lake on the second live we did for members. Now we're just on a little local lake. Much smaller than Beltsville. Beltsville's huge and deep, over 100 feet deep. Got dinner going early today, nice. Well, heck, I came up here to use this grill, and somebody had left their ashes in there, and it rained yesterday, so they were wet, and there's nowhere to get rid of these ashes. So I had to try cooking on top of them. Man, we ate a late lunch, that's all I'm going to say. Woo, what do you got? I heard that thing coming in. I thought it was a big old trout. That's a over there, boy.
It's the same one.
Yeah, that's a dumb one. Get him out of the gene pool. Put him on one of these rods. Come on, fish. Let's go. Little sus of it.
Attracted me, swam back, and he fluttered the mud into my shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this boy got all dirty today. Showed up at Grandmom's house and had to do a load of wash.
Someone forgot to pack the clothes.
Yeah,
The
true.
only thing that she needed to get for me was clothes.
It's true. Kristen was supposed to pack clothes and forgot.
One of them were like, well, you should have got them. I'm like, oh, that's so
We got 14 awesome people hanging out. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully one of these rods will go down. I thought about coming off the back side here, but I wanted to go off the front today. Hard to fight them. It's hard to get all 3 rods in over there as well. Here I can put 3 rods, hit the same spot. It's just a much longer cast. PMC Outdoors. That's another new name. But every name is new when you have a bad memory. welcome in. We're fishing out of Pennsylvania, trying to catch a channel cat, but my son's near me targeting trout. There's also some nice brown trout in this lake, as well as bass and pickerel. Right now, the only thing we're catching are sunfish, bluegill, and pumpkin seeds. We had one good, well, not good, but we had one semi takedown. And I went over to it. I didn't even reel down on it because by the time I got to the rod, it kind of let up again. Might have been a turtle, but I don't think it was. It went down pretty fast and hard. Turtles pulled out nice and slow. And you usually see a bunch of twitches too.
From their feet hitting it. Did they close here at a certain time?
Nah.
You just walked around, just said close it up here soon.
Yeah, I think he's with that group and he's just saying, get back to the house. They never had a curfew down here before. Shoot, we've slept out over here. Remember? We fished out here. You guys are falling asleep. In the middle of winter, we fished this trying to catch channels.
And we caught some.
Yep, we got them. That was one of our goals last year, is catch some channels during the winter. Got to put a lot of time in, catch a channel in the winter up here when they got ice on the water. I think they'll eat, but they won't move around much. That's my theory. When this thing freezes up, I'm going to bring up the ice shanty and set it right on that rock pile and just vertical jig in there. That's spring. Well, is spring creek fed. I don't know if that makes sense. There's a spring up on the mountain. It's not from the rain. It's actually a spring, and that comes down. So behind us, you'll see another pond, and then it's all like a sandy base to it.
There's nothing in that except the sunfish and trout.
Trout, yeah, it's real cold. And then in summertime, this lake gets pretty warm, and the trout will all pile up over where the cold water comes in. And in wintertime, you can't even set anything up. Ice fishing on this side of the lake never freezes, and the other side of the lake will be 2 feet deep. So we fish kind of on the edge of that. But you got to be careful. River Boss said, oh, that first boat I bought and the foam is waterlogged and heavy. The motor is good. I ran it today. Sweet. Still a good purchase. Yeah, I'm glad it's working out. Oh yeah, good clean water. Yep. We won't eat the channels from here. We could, but
Surprised they're in here, so.
yeah. We have so few places to catch good channels around us that they're either polluted, and when they're not polluted, we eat them because we just don't have a lot of good places to go for channel cats. You need to check out Crappie Man Jigs. His micro minnow is awesome for trout and crappie. Zinj Ogs are awesome for bass. Crappie Man Jigs.
I'm gonna throw this around, then I'm gonna put that tiny Zebco on.
Okay, bud. Yeah, we usually use flies under bobbers or trout magnet with a Berkeley power worm. That's my go-to. But this was kind of an afterthought. We weren't rigged for trout, and we've caught plenty of trout. I'd rather catch a channel cat right now. We're a couple weeks out from fall stocking, so if I'm going to catch a trout, I'm going to get one of those stockies that can eat. Not one of these wild browns. It's still a little warm, but they've got, plenty of cold water, so I'm sure they're fine in here. But, you're still putting them in where the edges are probably really too warm to target trout. We had 90s this week, so it's still kind of warm for them. Yeah, I would imagine anything that works for trout is usually pretty good on the bluegills and the crappie. And yep. Daniel Berry, what is going on? Appreciate you. You're always in here, bud. Hope you're having a good night. Getting skunked on channel cats. My boy's catching some beautiful sunfish, but hoping for a channel. All right, River Rat, you gonna pop up live out there? Are you just gonna hit us in the morning with those photos of those monsters you catch? That dude catches some hogs, real hogs. Oh, I got a biting fly around here. Where are you, dude? I'm gonna introduce you to someone. Where are you? Come back. And this fly looks like a normal fly, but he's biting. Never seen one like that. Missed him. Gonna get him. Uh-oh. All right, well, I'm having I think my battery's getting low and I did not bring my backup charger, so I'm gonna have to end this live abruptly. And I'm sorry, I did not keep an eye on that percentages to give you guys a heads up on that. So I'm gonna end it. I appreciate y'all coming in here. I can't even see chat right now, so I'm gonna end it quick because I don't want to cut out. Probably already did, but thank you guys so much. You take care of yourselves. You have a good night. Take care of yourselves so you can take care of others. Peace out, everybody. Hope to see you soon. I don't even know where the X is. My battery's dead, buddy. I didn't bring the backup. Get it out, Stan. Oh, Lord. Can't even see it.